ladies and gents, hope you're all doing alright. I'm just coming on to do part 2 of my fabric pouch, inspired by Debbie Borthwick from Dewdrop Gables. I did say in my last video, Debbie Dunham, and it wasn't Debbie Dunham at all. Debbie Dunham's a different woman. I was just getting my Debbies confused, so sorry. But I did leave the right link. I'm just going to add some more trims. I'm just going to do the inside, and I'm adding this trim here. Hold on a minute. Just show you a bit of it. Now, any ladies that bought this in a kit off me, you didn't get this trim in it. And I do apologise, but it's new. I've only just got it in, so that's why you didn't get it in your kit. I'll put it in your next one. And what I've done is, I've just done it already for, obviously because I'm videoing, my minutes are limited. And I've just threaded ribbon through that really carefully and attached it at each end. It's ever so pretty. It's not a bad price. This is what I call a budget guppy lace in my shop because it's one of the cheaper ones. So there you go. And I'm just going to attach that to where I made the pocket at the front with the lace. If you watched my previous video. So I'm just going to attach it at each side first so that I get it straight, I think. I don't know, I can line those bits up so it's fine. Just pull it back. I'm just going to attach glue. Just tiny dobs of glue. You don't need a lot, and then if you've not got it on straight or you change your mind, you can just pull it off easily. Like that. So where there's little flowers in between, behind the flower is where I'm just putting a tiny dot of glue. And then should any glue come through by accident, it won't show because you've got that flower there and it's wide enough to hide it, as it were. So is that straight? Pull it down a bit. There we go. So that's lined that secondary pocket there. Just let me make sure it's not glued together. That's fine. That's not quite glued. Put more on. Make sure that's attached, which it is. I'm just going to run a little bit, tiny, just a little line of glue on there, just to add it a little bit more stability for that trim. Flatten it out with my hands. Make sure it's not stuck together, which it's fine. So we've got a little pocket there and then a pocket there. Now, after my last video, I did line the inside of it with this other mat. Okay, which I just glued on the inside and then just tucked down inside the pocket and just attached with a little bit of hot glue. It just adds another layer. So that's all I did off camera. So that's just about where I'm shutting it. Let me think. Right, I'm going to do... And another thing that I did as well, I did pull this trim off slightly because when I looked at it, it wasn't quite straight. So I've redone that. Now I've got another piece of this one that I'm going to attach across the top there, which when it's that way it will be across the top. Okay, so it'll give it that a definition of where it folds and shuts. So I'm just going to make sure I've got it where I want it, and I want it there before I attach it. And I'm going to make sure the ribbon runs across the top of the fold, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm just going to attach again, putting the glue behind where the flowers are on this trim. Being up quite early, I've got Bernie here on Skype with me. You want to say hello, Bernie?
Hello, darling.
Oh dear, we both wet bed this morning, so we're up really early. All other girls are probably in bed. I think Marina's working. Oh no, Marina's in bed, isn't she? She was working last night. So put that on there like that. Right, so now I've got myself a defined line. I can follow that now. tiny dots of glue, and then, like I say, if you've got it in the wrong place, you can just gently pull it off and reposition it. Yep. It's an awesome trim, this. For the money, it's awesome. Because some of the Guppier trims are expensive, whereas this one's really, really cheap, to be honest. There we go. So I've just glued down where I'm just going to press it to make sure it's adhered. And I'm just going to check that it has stuck, which it has, and I'm just going to check that it's straight, which it is. And now I'm just going to attach underneath the little Guppier bits. I'm not going to glue every single one. I'm just going to glue randomly, just to keep the trim so it lies flat. I'm not going to glue it all the way because I don't want a big, hard load of glue everywhere. I'll press it down, and that'll just keep that from flopping all over the place. And again on the other side. Yep, some of the ladies that have bought this kit are watching, and the best get some made and get them up on scrimpies and showers, because they're buying these kits and I think they're just hoarding them. Right, so that's where we're up to so far. So that's looking really, really pretty. I'll just have to turn it around this way while I'm working on it, or else I won't get stuff straight. Now what else can I put on? Let's have a look. Right, I did prepare some. Here's one I made earlier. Oh no, I've glued that on already, have I? Yeah, I've already glued that on. I put it on the pocket there, yeah. I'm going bonkers now because I've got up so early. I'm going to put some of these wedding appliques. I'm going to layer them up, I think, on the front. Just a little bit of glue. If you're using wedding appliques, just put tiny dobs of glue on where the you know, the embroidery part is, not on the netting. And then just gonna layer another one. This one's got all sparkles, and I'm just gonna offset that to one side. Once you've planned what you're gonna do, plan it like a little jigsaw and lay all your parts to one side, and then, you know, just go for it and just glue them on. But I would say plan it rather than just, you know, banging it together, because if you plan it, it'll look prettier. And then here's just a little flower that I made with just soft Nottingham lace, and I've just added a bit of pink. I've got various colours. I've got ivories, I've got whites, I've got pinks, and they all kind of like gel together. And I've just put this, I call it a jellyfish lace, with the little flower and the dangles. And I've got some more of that coming in as well. It's really popular, that one, because it's ever so pretty on your flowers. So that's that added in there with the wedding applique showing. What else am I going to put on? Let me see. Oh, I'm going to do the back. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do the back. Now, Debbie decorated the back of hers with doilies, so I've got some ready. And I've planned the layout. So I've got some ready that I'm going to make, that I'm going to put on mine. So first of all, I'm going to put some of this. This is wedding dress hem, this. I'm going to put some of that on. It's just like a semicircle of it, and it just adds a bit of interest. And another layer. And then I've got this lovely doily here, so I'm just going to position it first, because I want it kind of centred, I think. Yep, am I happy with it? Yep, right. And I'm going to have it the other way around, I think. That's it, yeah, that way's prettier. You're very quiet, Bernie. Have you gone to sleep?
No, I'm just playing the game.
Candy Crush. Right. So just glue onto the more solid parts of the doily. So that's attached. When this is finished, it's going to one of my friends because it's a birthday soon. So hope she likes it, and if she don't, well, tough. She could always send it back or use it to clean a desk with. No, she will like it, I'm only kidding. Right, I'm out of glue. How many minutes are we on? Oh, blimey, 10 minutes. Just add that on there. A bit more on there. You don't need an awful lot of glue to adhere those. And then I've got these wedding appliques that I've bought. I've bought them and stockpiled them from Florence. From Florence H. She sells them. That's where I get them from. I don't generally sell them, but if some of my customers ask for them, I'll share some of my stockpile. And I put them in my kits. Regularly put wedding appliques in. That's why I bought them. Right. I'm just gonna offset that to one side like that, and that's just that bit decorated, looking pretty. Do I want anything else on there? No, I don't think I do. I think I like it as it is. So that's the back piece done with just some appliques and doilies laid up. Let's turn it back over. My flowers on, my trim's on. I'll just move that hair. She don't want that. What else? What else? What else? Let me think. How many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I might cut some of that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, got some of this trim left over. I regularly put this in kits as well because it's nice to cut up and just dot about on your project. Let me see how many I'm gonna. 3, 3, 3. Yeah, we'll just have that there. So a dab of glue in the middle. And just stick that trim on. Don't matter if it's not cut exactly evenly each piece because, you know, it's shabby and you can have it different. How many minutes am I on? Oh, 13. I'm going to have to go in a minute. I need to hurry up. Right, what I'll do is I'll come back shortly with the finished item and talk through how I've done the closure, because otherwise I'm going to run out of time because I don't like to fast forward and edit my videos. So there we go. Right, ladies, I'll be back shortly with part 3. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.